Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 21. Cheers to that. Today's episode is called On My Knees in Surrender, which is literally what I'm up to. And we're moving into the knees position. So I'm just being clever over here. So I had so much resistance going on today. So I'm going to speak to that. So I did this journey as an experiment of myself to expand within my own capacity, to go live and host things. I know that I'm made for public speaking, but I'm a very strong two line in my human design, if anyone knows what that is. It's the hermit line. So I have been hiding behind my business, behind my CEO role, behind my husband, behind all kinds of stuff. You see, I'm just moving around. It's so uncomfortable. So I decided to do 108 days of internal alchemy to work through that layer in my own nervous system. And behind the scenes, there's a lot of energy moving. And today I'm hosting another episode of the Behind the Scenes podcast. And I've decided to do an energetic transmission of a transmission that I've been wanting to do for years. Okay. Hello and welcome. Tune into the spine. Today we're sitting on the knees like this. So I'm going to start my timer so I know what we're doing. So on the knees, and just feel into the spinal flow from this position. So the transmission is long forgotten, is years ago, and I decided to reawaken the wisdom, and I feel completely unprepared. And so it's going to be a live transmission, and that makes me nervous. So then I'm doing this before that session. So I'm going live in 49 minutes. So that's why I'm hosting this before, to get into my body. Okay, breathing, fingertips together. Now you can choose to keep the legs wide apart or like this. We're going to explore, and it's going to work on different parts. So you're going to notice that it will be a different experience. So just feel into, this is going to be another aspect to work with. Fingertips together. So you can notice that this is offering a completely different experience. It's a much bigger experience. So we're increasing our capacity to move energy as we're making the movements larger. Remember the root lock? And the root lock looks a bit different from here. So just stay here a little bit and just see what happens. Explore. I'm wearing leggings, so it's definitely warmer in here. Correction. Note to self for tomorrow. 3 more breaths. And relax. Chin to chest. And here you need to start paying attention to your feet, because seated, this position on your feet might affect them. They might communicate with you. So we're going to explore this position today. That's all we're doing. We're saying hello to this position. So you can lean to the sides, just start exploring this. Because from here, there's so much movement we can do. And I want to make this practice super easy and flexible. So if you ever, when I say to do a spinal flow from this position and you start to feel like it's too heavy for the ankles or the calves, you just raise one knee and you can exchange. So movement is not about finding one position. It's about moving between positions. So we're moving between states. Maybe there's a wide squat that wants to come in. So the theme today is to surrender, and that's what I'm doing. I'm surrendering to the body. I surrender into trust, allowing my inner authority to lead. I just press play and it's going to be all right. Okay, fall into. So from here you can also sit cross-legged if you want to. So we're open up to more flexibility. So we're free-flowing, surrendering into the free flow. On the knees, cross-legged, however you want. We're starting to open up the movements. So from here, the body can move freely. It could be more stretching, it could be more yoga, it could be more flowing, it could be more fascia. Depends if you're a woman, then you might feel more drawn to the flowy states. If you're a man, you might also feel drawn to more the flowy states. I'm just saying we're different. So either you kind of glance at me and move, or you just follow your own body. We're now just moving down to the floor, more open space. And relax. Bring out your notebook. If there's anything to surrender to today, I'm surrendering to. So you can write, I'm surrendering to. So what's the invitation? Doesn't have to be dramatic, can be subtle. You can finalize the sentence. And join me. Wider stance and just swinging the arms. And here you can notice how it feels in the lower back and around the spine. And notice how it feels if you put them higher, put them lower. So if you do a little bit of tempo, then you breathe deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So it's like you're moving one part and relaxing the other. Breathing in, relaxing the shoulders. Just finding a rhythm where you can stay. Maybe you add the neck. So add a little bounce. Okay, so that really affects my feet. So then I slow down a little bit. Soles of the feet together. You can rest, opening up the hips. So soon you will learn that I can invite you to a position and then you can play from there. And that's the point. So we're opening up the body's intuitive movement. And that's also what today's transmission in my podcast is going to be about, because where our awareness is completely hijacked by the social construct. So we are very much disconnected from the signals from the body. So that's why I want to give you direction, but I want to give your body a lot of freedom, because I want to awaken the life force, I want to awaken you. So you notice that just coming to this position, a lot of movement is opening up. Okay, so have a seat, cross-legged if you like, on the knees if you like. Rubbing your hands together, connecting with the eyes. Pressure, movement, stretching, whatever feels comfortable. Listen to the communication from your body. Moving over to the ears. Grab, hold, twist, and turn. So we're moving the fascia in the head, in the ears, in the neck, in the jaw. And relax the hands. Chin to chest. Just allow everything to relax. Allow the energy to sink, just as we usually do. And see what is getting presented. What is it that you are invited to surrender to? I'm being offered to surrender into trust and having faith that showing up is what I need to do, and that from there I will find the words, I will be supported and guided. And the more connected I can be in my body, the more relaxed and well everything will go. So from here, grab your notebook. I'm being guided to surrender even deeper into. I'm surrendering deeper into. You can finalize the sentence. And join me back on the knees. And just touch the opposite knee. Just pay attention to where the body wants to do the twist. If it wants to twist in the shoulders or in the middle. So for me, this is a really nice way to open up the lower parts of the spine. And I can, depending on my position with my upper body, how much I lean back with the chest, it will move different aspects of the spine. So we're just introducing different ways, different levels of play. So after 108 days, my intention for you is to feel completely comfortable with the movements, the twisting, the spirals, so that whenever moment possible for the rest of your life, you will automatically go into any type of movement and the connection with the body, because the body will move for you. So now going into the deeper layers back here. This can be super strenuous, just this little movement, because we're moving parts that doesn't move much. We're putting pressure on the feet and on the ankles, and that's really good. So we're opening up the body, starting to move the body. Stagnant energy. Okay, maybe stop and lift one leg and just open up the ankles a little bit. Crack. You can do circles. So if you're feeling strenuous, if the body goes like, oh my God, this hurts a lot, oh, this hurts a lot, oh, this hurts a lot, that's really good. So use the pacing, switch legs, use the pacing, and always just back off, so that you are moving. So you're always a little bit under the most strenuous. So you don't push yourself, you adjust. I couldn't explain that properly. This is why I'm nervous about the transmission, because I can't really, my words aren't there. Movements easy, words not today. So that's just another layer of capacity and nervousness. Okay. So let's, on our knees, stand up a little bit. So also feel how this feels. You might need a cushion or a mat underneath the knees if you feel like that is, if it's too strenuous. Fingertips together, and then you contract. And rest in any position. Close down the eyes. Allow the energy to sink. Watch the body by itself, allowing everything to calm down. You're not doing anything, the body is doing everything. So shorter practices, but we're moving quickly between states to wake up the body, to wake up the awareness, to wake up the attention, wake up the nervous system, to move energy in the fascia, in all the layers in the nervous system, using the breath, energy, our own attention, coming back over and over again. So grab your notebook. The truth of the now is telling me. The truth of this present moment is telling me to. Okay, you can finalize the sentence. And as we are closing, just take a couple of breaths. If you sit on your knees, you can pendulum your arms. Just allow everything to just drop down. Prepare for whatever you're doing after. I have 27 minutes to prepare. So it's that feeling like, why did I decide to do that again? And there's just nothing different. So I know that it's just something from the past that is particularly passing through at the moment. And that's what life is. If we want to achieve things in life, if we want to grow, if we want to expand, if we want to accomplish things in life, we have to normalize, getting out of our comfort zone, but doing it from this place. So when I teach you to hold your own space internally, I mean, and you can do it with this type of movement, and you normalize for so many days to take care of whatever gunk from the past is coming up, and knowing that the body is processing. All we need to do is move and be aware and allow. So I'm going to move myself into the next step of my broadcast. So now this is the safe space. You see, so how I set myself up. So this was the challenge. So now 21 days later, this is the safe space. So I warm up here. And this is exactly why I'm doing this. So step by step, layer by layer, session by session, I normalize the new reality for myself. And during this process, I'm also upgrading every single layer of my life. So I'm upgrading my lifestyle. Ooh, love this session. Thank you. I'm so happy you loved this session. So did I. Oh, my voice is back. I'm happy again. This is what it does. It brings us back to ourselves and feeling a little bit more confident. And, it's just about surrendering. It doesn't matter if we make mistakes. It doesn't matter if I would, put my foot in my mouth it doesn't matter. And that's the point. We're taking things way too serious. And that is why I'm going to that's why I want to do the session in the first place, because we get too caught up by the social construct and the illusion of the reality that most people are living in, that we need to do certain things a certain way, that we need to deliver things a certain way, that we're not good enough as we are, and all of that mumbo jumbo. So I'm on topic again. Salutations, limitless being. Will this video be available afterwards? I just arrived and would like to see the video in its entirety. Yes, this is part of, nice to see you here. By the way, welcome. So this is a series of 108 days. I'm at day 21. So I'm doing 108 days of live transmissions, and with focus on moving the spine, open up the body, open up my authentic self, and I'm putting myself in this position so I can grow. And I'm bringing you all with me. So all of the days are available on my YouTube channel, and this is available. So it's live, and then it's available in the live playlist series, especially the 108 days of Internal Alchemy. So yes, there's also a Telegram group if you want to join, a free Telegram group where I post all the sessions live the day after the live. That's what I want to say. So today I posted day 20. So that's also a way that you can keep track and you can ask questions. Today is Friday check-in. So today I check in with everyone, see if someone has a question. Today there is a question that I haven't listened to yet. And then I saw swing by that there's someone needing guidance with healthy food in Bangkok. So I'm going to give advice on how I view traveling, because we've been traveling quite a bit, and with our lifestyle. So there's a way to think, and to make, we're all about simplicity. So in there you can ask questions. Now it's 30 minutes. They are 30 minutes tops. So now I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow, and let's surrender to this day and believe and trust and know that you're way more powerful than you think. So I just had to get out of my own thing, and now I'm gonna go have fun instead. I'll see you over there. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Ciao. Bye-bye.